I be on the road now, doing shows now. White bitch know that cold now, I tell her no now. Mommy tell me slow down, I'm on a roll now.
What's good, guys? It's your boy JP, and we back with another Room Talks podcast. This time, we got Emerald with us here, and I'm gonna ask you to introduce yourself. Even though I just said your name, it's all good though. What's your name? What you like to do? And how old are you?
My name is Ameral. I'm 19. What's it called? Doing another year of high school because I'm a failure. And right now I don't really do anything. Just go to the gym and I hang out with my friends a lot. That's really it.
Okay. Wait, you're 19? I thought you was 21 too.
No.
That's crazy, but alright, bro. Nah, as we were talking about before, like, I'm like, I don't believe in I just don't want to be in, like, this I like to call it rat race, or what I like to hear. Like, I don't like to be, in the traffic all day, you know what I mean, trying to get to work, trying to make it on time. Because even me, like, when I go to work, like, I experience that now. Like, someone be going too slow and I'm like, man, I need to get to work on time because if I'm late, I'm gonna have problems. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro,
I remember when you were in working at Walmart. You were working like crazy hours, and you were also like
bro,
always like perfect. Like, I swear you were on that bus 24/7, bro.
I be on that bus. Back in the day, I was on that bus, bro. You don't understand, like, bro, I worked 8 days a week, bro. 8 days a week. And I know it's like, bro, like, it was only 7 days in the week, but now I worked 8 days straight. Because, like, at that time, like, alright, I did schooling, then I stopped, and, like, okay. Then, like, people was like, oh, could you pick up my shift? Like, someone pick up my shift? I always took all the shifts, so I was just stacking up the money.
And how much of that stayed?
I mean, I got a car out of it. Got some
Yeah.
clothes, so it kind of went away over time. Then, later on, you know what I'm saying, I got caught up in some, foolery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting fired and all that stuff.
Oh, with Walmart, you ended up getting fired.
Yeah, bro, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that off the air. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about that after. But
Oh
nah,
my god! I had this one video of you doing some crazy shit. It was hilarious. I was gonna try and find it so I could show it to you before this. It was it was so funny, man.
bro, I have so many stories at that place, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I remember when I was there, bro, like, literally, like, I don't know what it was, like, they just let me do whatever I wanted to do. Like, it's kind of funny because, like, what one manager, like, she came to me, she's like, Jordan, could you help me with this? And I was like, yo, shut the fuck up, and I just walked away.
No chance.
I just walked.
No
I just
chance.
looked at her, I'm like, yo, go call somebody else. And she's like, why you being so rude? You could have just helped me. Then obviously later on I helped her with something else, but I was like, yo. And I told her, she's like, were you in a bad mood? I'm like, no, I just didn't want to help you.
That's hilarious. Oh my
like,
god.
I was wilding out. But later on, like, as soon as I got to other workplaces, I realized, like, I tried to translate that energy, and they're like, yeah, hey, do that shit one more time, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So I was like, you
that's
can't
good.
really. So now when I'm at my new workplaces, I am composed to behave because they're gonna kick me out. But alright, I'm asking the first question. So, how was your childhood growing up? So, go in detail from when you were younger, you know what I mean, till about, high school. We went to high school days, you know what I mean. So go into it, like.
Okay. Basically, started off, let's say, when I was really young, lived in an apartment, like the ghetto Mississauga, the whole deal.
Wait, which area did you live in?
Roche Court.
Oh,
like,
God. I know exactly where you are.
Yeah, I was in like that area. So basically, start off there, go to some middle school over there, and all those elementary schools. Basically, just like a bunch of like stupid shit. Okay, nothing really happened. Just like you work hard when you're young, and you're on like this perfect life schedule, right? Like you're on this perfect schedule that your parents put out for you, which doesn't continue until like when you get into your high school years, because you kind of get a lot of freedom. So that life of mine kind of just continued, just like you wake up early, go to school on time, all that type of thing, until like grade 9. Right around there, that was when my school life at least just disappeared. I basically would show up like, I don't know, like grade 10, 11, and 12. I probably had like 700 or so absences, like total.
700.
Yeah, I didn't show up like at all, bro.
Ah, damn, sounds like I ain't
Like
got.
yeah, like grade 12, I think I showed up to 30 total classes, which
Damn.
is yeah.
God.
Same with grade 11, same thing.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. When you graduate high school, all the shit they're teaching you is gonna be useless regardless. So it's like
Nah.
you. I mean, like, I look at it like this: is like after you graduate high school, it's like, bro, everything y'all mans taught me did not teach me how to survive in the world. Did not teach me no finances. Did not teach me how to invest properly. Did not like, just like you know what I mean.
That's just that's like a part of growing up. You can't just like focusing that kind of energy on high school is like completely like just wrong. If you want to go and learn finances and you want to go and learn your life outside of school, you go and you do that. Of course, high school should have that sort of program. They do, but it's more like centralized. It's more like focusing on the business aspect, not really on the stuff that you want to apply, like how to file your taxes and that type of shit. They'd be like, you have your parents for that. That's kind of bullshit, but like, you know, what are you supposed to? It's like whatever, right?
No, you can really do.
When I was like, okay, more about like if you want to get into like where I'm from and all that, from Palestine, what's it called? You know,
Shout out to Palestine. Shout out.
you know, all the shit that's been going on. Been back a few times. It's fun, you know, tear gas, that type of thing. Yeah, I've been back a few times. You know, tear gas. And
Recently?
Uh, not really. I think it was like 5 years ago. Grade 7.
Okay. Like how is it down there? Like what goes on in Palestine?
Like imagine this: the area that I was in, where I was born, Bethlehem, and the area that is currently like the place that I was at. It was like it's like a refugee place. Okay, it's like like a refugee camp, and there's like a huge wall. I can send a picture of it if you want to see. Let me.
Yeah, show me that. Well, So how's the food in Palestine?
It's S tier. What? It's amazing. Of course, it's amazing. It's ridiculous.
Food over there.
This wall is like 20 meters high, probably. Not 20. Sorry, like around 7 meters, 7 to 10 meters high.
So you're living behind the wall.
It's like it's everywhere. It's terrible. You saw that? You see the watchtower? The little tower on the side with like windows. Just like snipers chilling, sitting right there, or people with AKs just chilling right there. When I went back, obviously you get shot at, that type of thing, like just shots in the air, like scaring you off, that type of thing, and like tear gas, stuff like that.
Oh shit.
You know, it was weird as fuck. Getting tear gas is weird. You just like kind of can't breathe.
Oh
And,
really? You actually been tear gassed? You actually been tear gassed?
Yeah, they just like they just chuck it at you, and you can't breathe at all. Like you go somewhat blurry, and you just can't see because the area I was at. Yeah, and the area that I was at was like right on that wall, like literally licking that wall. That wall is only like closing off the perimeter between like the Israeli side and the Palestinian side. I've been all over that wall. It's really like it's just scary because you're just looking at it. It's just like basically all you think of. It's like,
every day,
damn, bro.
like every day when you're down there, like people want to smoke. Like people's really on their out. Like you want some smoke.
Oh yeah, bro. Both sides are on their smoke for each other. Like Palestinians are trying to get at you, and like the Israeli soldiers like, yo, back up the whole way through. It's just anger everywhere. The only time that you're like really chilling is when it's like, you're at like the market, something like that. It's always really fun, that type of thing.
Yes. So like, what activities can you do in Palestine? Like, what can you do for fun other than go to the market?
I don't know. They have like a fun downtown area. The food is obviously retarded. It's so good over there. There used to be a lot of sites there, but the sites got taken away. Israel took the good sides. The rest of it got, the rubbish got thrown to us. We just like chill on the side.
Oh my goodness.
If you didn't, like, the population beforehand was like 3 million Jews or Israelis and like 9 million Palestinians, something like that. Now it's like 5 million Palestinians and like 9 million Jews. and
That's,
it's because of like people fleeing and dying. Like,
so y'all really was in the, so y'all really in the trenches. Like,
yeah, it's like it's disgust. It's terrible. It just sucks.
so would you ever
Can't really
go
do
back in
anything.
the future?
I'll probably end up going back, yeah, for
Jeez.
sure. But like way in the future, you know,
Like, probably 10
not
years.
now.
Yeah, because now it's
Yeah,
kind
something
of,
like that.
now it's
If
like,
I'm going back like next year, just like to see it. But when I say going back, I mean like live there way in the future. But when I say live there, I mean like, you know, buy my own house, that type of
you, know,
thing,
you
and
want to
go
buy a
and
house on there and stuff.
yeah, yeah, of course I do. My mom and dad would literally shoot me theirself if I don't buy a house there. You know, like
Yeah, so where do you want to live? Here or there?
no, I want to stay here, but I need to have my own property over there.
Why?
It's like you need a piece of something over there, so you have something to go back to.
Oh, okay.
You need it. It's just like if you like I don't know. Imagine if your family came over from where are you from?
Mm, Jamaica.
Yeah, let's say you guys came over from Jamaica recently. Okay, you guys are like 5-year refugees. Your parents are like, yo, you have to buy a place there just so you have somewhere to go back to. It's your homeland, it's your heritage, that type of thing. You can't leave it. You know.
I don't know. For me, for me, it's a little bit different. You know, I'm an abandonment type of man. I am not gonna buy a property down there. I mean, it's like if I had the money, I guess, but same time, it's like, you know, I love Jamaica. I love Jamaica very much, but at the same time, my parents told me that like if it was like a culture thing, like I don't know, it might be a little bit more serious for you. But
Yeah,
for
of
me,
course, yeah, it's extremely. For me, it's like more of a because it's like a warring country. You have to imagine like there's so much deaths going on. There's so much like, you know, like I think 4 of my friends when I went back 5 years ago have died either from corona or from like
shoot.
just like Israel, like just walking in, just like you know what, I don't like you in this house. I'm gonna break down this door and shoot you, that type of thing.
I really can't imagine that. Like that's actually
Like just like imagine
crazy.
like a group of armed men walking into a house where it's just a grandma living there, all right? And this kid that's 14 is like, "Yo, what are you doing to my grandma?" Just shot on sight. So like, imagine that, and the grandma also dies. Like
and
that
this
type of thing.
happens on a daily.
Of course it is. And that's like the small area that I was from, not all of
So you're gonna
Palestine.
buy a house right there?
Nah, probably the only way that I'd buy a place is if it's like if Palestine's like once again ours. Otherwise, never.
And then that's the thing. That's the thing with me. Like I
Exactly.
don't know, but Jamaica's a little bit different. It's not that many things going on over there. I've only been to Jamaica once. You know what I mean? I've been to Jamaica once.
Really? I know it's the food there is crazy. I know the
Food's
scenery
crazy.
over there is crazy.
Food's crazy,
Everything
summer's
about it.
crazy,
Yeah.
Women's crazy, parties crazy, everything's just crazy over there. But would I want to live there in particular? I don't
I
know.
definitely
It's
do not. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's like this, like I don't know what it is, but black people, like whether you know it or not, like black people, we like a lot of black people hate each other, like real toxic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a serious hate, like even the other day, I was just about to get a job at this other place that I was thinking about. I was like, okay, let me apply here, but I already have a job. I was like, let me apply here as well. So I see a black man. He's giving me the interview. He's the manager. He's basically my manager and stuff, right? So I'm like, yes, sir. He's black. I'm about to get in. I'm blessed. So this man's like, he sees all the stuff on my resume. He's like, this is your goal. This is your dream. Like, you don't want to work here for 15, 20 years. Like, he's basically disqualifying me. Like, finding every reason to disqualify me. And like, he started having a conversation about the gospel with me and like all these type of conversations.
What? So is he trying to make you not work at a place that he thinks would interfere with what your actual goal in life is?
I mean, like, I
'Cause
need,
that's
I
what it
need,
sounds like.
I need money to fund the goal. You know what I
Of
mean?
course,
So it's
yeah.
like, I don't know personally, but
You-
I just felt like the guy was just out to get me. And like, honestly, like if you,
All right. Are you a strong guy?
yeah, I'm pretty strong.
You strong guy? I'll tell you, you're like 6'2", right?
Yeah, 6'3", yeah.
Okay, listen. If you want to get a job and make money just for the pure fact of just like for the idea of making money quick, you go and you get into construction instantly, and it's really easy to get into construction. It's literally like the 2-step process, the easiest shit. You'll start at 17 an hour. A couple months later, you're already at 22. A few months after that, you're 25 to $30 an hour. Okay.
Yep.
You just need to build like the little amount of experience. But once you're in, like it's really easy to get in. There's no fight on it. I'm telling you, if you just went you apply to every single construction type of thing, like Indeed, whatever it is, right? You'll get in within like a week, bro. And the hours are insane. The hours are ridiculous. So
That's what
if you
I'm
wanted to
saying,
actually,
you already,
yeah,
that's what I was
exactly.
telling you before. I told you before. Let's talk about
My
that.
older brothers, they have their own like little like their construction, like they own a construction company.
Mm.
They make really really good money. They're very like they took the reign over, and they've been doing the same thing for around like 12 years now,
Of
right? They've
course,
been doing construction,
it's a need-based
and
business too.
just like imagine what is it?
It's a need-based business too. So you already know.
Of course, yeah. It's something you'll never get away from. Construction's gonna be around till like doesn't matter forever. So you're gonna be around forever. But as for what they do, like you have to imagine like signing like crazy contracts, bro. Like
Mm.
contracts of like money you'd never come across in your life at that level. Like I'm saying like hundreds of millions of dollars, like stupid money, right? And this money is like this is all once you own your own company, right? This is all like distributed between like the workers, the materials, everything like that, right? Like I only got into it for a small amount of time, and the guy that I was working for was my fucking age, and he was signing contracts for 150 grand, right? Making like 10K in 3 weeks. He's my age. It's like, and he was just doing landscaping, bro. Like he was doing like pools and interlock and that type of thing. He wasn't even doing like sky rise swing stages, if you know what that is.
Yeah, no.
Like
I don't know
my
about
older
it.
brother right now, he's doing swing stages 30 an hour. Like he's dying like up there. Like I don't know how the fuck he does it. This guy goes in like 2 hours of sleep and just goes.
I mean, it makes good money. It's actually a useful skill because let's say you got your own place. Now you know how to fix everything. You don't gotta really call nobody. You can really do your own adjustments to the doors, the fences, the painting, everything. You gotta do.
Construction workers usually don't know how to do everything. What you're thinking of is like a handyman type of
I
like a
mean,
handyman
I mean,
and carpenter.
from what I've seen, most of construction workers.
How old are they? How old are they? The people that you're
30,
saying can do
30
everything.
plus.
Okay, they've been in the game for so long, and
That's
most
what I'm
likely
not. That's what
they
I'm
didn't get
saying.
into it. Yeah, yeah, but they didn't get into it for like construction money. They got into it because that's all they knew. That's different.
Yeah.
That's all they knew. They were already in carpentry. They were already in like being like a handyman. Like my dad could go build a house today if he wanted to.
Mm.
Like me and my dad has done so much shit. I've finished a basement with my dad. I've done plumbing with my dad. I've finished like we've done a gazebo outside, like a 10, 15-foot gazebo,
That's actually dope.
15 foot high.
So are you gonna
I
get
don't
into
know,
that
like
with your brothers? Are you gonna join your brothers?
nah, bro. I'm more into what's it called, like fitness and that type of thing.
So
I don't
this
want
is
to.
so this is my next question. So, what are your dreams and goals? Because I thought you was about to say I'm about to get in with my brothers, but now you said fitness. So what are your
Yeah.
dreams and goals in particular?
For that.
Mm.
I don't know. When it comes to school, because you need to do something in school. You don't like when it comes to this type of fitness stuff. You need to do something. You need to know some sort of thing that'll give you an edge over the rest of everyone, right? For me, it's like right now the primary goal, like my current goal, is just to become the strongest person in my entire family line. I don't know why. I just want it. All right. I don't know why. It sounds like the weirdest thing ever.
What is up
And
with
it
family
really,
wars these days?
yeah, bro. I just want to be stronger than every single one of them. That's
Okay,
all I
okay.
care about, right? And then the future goal is for me to do like coaching for that, like coaching for like bodybuilders, that type of thing.
Oh, so you
And
don't want to be like a finish trainer?
nah, I wanna like Olympic weightlifting.
Mm.
That's what I want to do.
But don't you gotta start somewhere to build your resume, to build your experience? Cause like they're gonna be like, why you just
Yeah,
want to jump?
you get
ship?
real strong. If you get really strong and you stand out, and then you learn a lot of stuff over time. You don't need to if you take like simple college classes. If you take like because the classes are simple, but the degree behind it sounds like a lot. It's not that special until you put like a name behind it, you know. And a lot of the time, like you'll do like a 2-year class, and all of a sudden you're so qualified for bullshit. You didn't do anything.
Mm.
What matters more what you do in the real world, right? So if I like, let's say, I come out of nowhere, 19, I've only been working out proper for like 3 months now,
Mm.
right? I'm benching, squatting, and deadlifting as much of people that have been going for 2.5, 3 years,
So
right?
how much do you bench and deadlift and all that?
Right now, I haven't tested my bench in a while. Last time I tested it was a month ago. Most likely, it's gone up to like 270. Right now, it's the last time I tested it was 235. I think it's 270 now because I've done a lot of like stuff that would correlate to my 1 rep. I hurt my arm a bit, so I didn't go for it recently. But I'm probably you'll see a post about it in like a couple weeks time. That's when I'll go for it.
How did you? Okay, so you got into working out 3 months ago.
Yeah, like properly though, because I've always known this shit, bro. I have thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in this stuff.
So
like thousands, bro.
So because I just came from the gym before we actually started filming this too. So I'm actually, I was gonna ask for give advice to people and advice to me personally. So what should we be eating? Because I know that's the main important part of the eating. So
if you wanna make it last, and you don't want to get burnt out, you focus on one goal and you don't overcomplicate. The biggest problem with these people nowadays, the biggest thing you see with all these fitness channels, all these people on TikTok, all these like really well developed like YouTubers and all this kind of stuff, like with millions of they overcomplicate the fuck out of everything. There's only one thing that matters, is that you stay consistent. How do you stay consistent? You give yourself a really simple goal and you try and complete it. You don't need to focus on everything at once, okay? Just hit the gym. If I was you, just hit the gym as much as you can. Progressive overload. Yeah. Work really hard in the gym. Work till you're crying. Literally work till you can't move. That's what your goal should be every single time at the gym. My friends don't understand. Why am I trying so hard at the gym? Bro, you're not growing if you're not dying. You need to try so hard in order for you to get a good workout in, right?
If you see me now, like from when you see me when we used to work together, and if you see me now, like I literally lost 100 pounds. Because all I did was this. I literally ran 45 minutes on the treadmill, drank water, decreased my diet, ate more fruits and vegetables, and that was it for like a year, and I lost 100 pounds. It was pretty light too, but you know what I mean.
See now, I'm what you call. I've been through the whole ordeal. I've lost like 60 pounds in 2 months, while my body weight was only like fucking 190 pounds. I somehow got down to like around 142, something like that. I did that in like 2 months, and then I've tried it.
Like how you working so fast?
I was like, what I was doing was stupid. It's crash dieting. It's yo-yo dieting. It's very dumb. I was doing like 23-hour fasts, 1 meal a day. I was in keto. I was doing weekly, like 3-day fast, give or take. I was walking around 15 kilometers a day, hitting the gym 4 or 5 times a week. As much as my body wasn't dying, I was going to the gym. As long as I'd get my like 3 or 4 hours of walking cardio in, because I didn't want to run, I was good.
Oh, so you'd
and on average,
walk around for 3 hours?
Fuck yeah, I was walking around 15 to 20 kilometers for that little time frame.
You was basically like using cheat codes out here in GTA. Crazy.
Yeah, I was spending all my life literally doing it. I was literally doing, have you ever gotten a bruise on the bottom of your foot?
Mm-hmm.
I had a bruise, like imagine this is like the hump of your foot, like a bruise going like that. And then I had a bruise on the ball of my foot, both black, like black, dark bruises, right? Like hard bruises, like pain up the ass. It was so bad. Your nails get fucked, everything gets fucked. When you're walking that much, like I pulled like, in 1 week I walked 30 kilometers 2 times that week. And I honestly, it was like 7.5 hours of walking those 2 days.
So why did you do all this? What is your ultimate, so is your dream to be, do you want to be like a bodybuilder? Like what is your actual dream and your goal?
So that was me when I was stuck in like having severe body dysmorphia. Right now I don't have body dysmorphia anymore. Like I can literally look at myself and I'll be like, damn, why am I so fucking hot, bro? Like that type of thing, and I have to like ungas myself. Like if I gas myself too bad, bro, like it's like I let it walk around like I'm fucking like, I don't know, like The Rock, bro. And I need to like calm down. So I just like, it's like I never look at myself. I just work on myself. And a lot of people like they love looking at themselves. I stay away from it because I get really full of myself, like really full of myself. So I'll just like calm down. My goal is just like bodybuild, just like get real strong, and we'll see what comes out of it.
We'll see if I actually want to be a bodybuilder yourself.
We'll see what comes out of it. We'll see. But like for now, like I'm done with losing weight. If I lose weight, I lose weight. Right now, my only goal is strength training. I just want to get strong.
So you lost those. Oh, so the 60 pounds is the weight you wanted to lose.
Bro, I weighed 145 pounds. I yo-yoed up to 180. like 3 months later, and then I went like 180 to 170 to 160, like back and like up and down, up and down, up and down for like 6 months or so, and then Corona hit, and I went from 195 pounds to what I am now, 255.
Oh shoot! So you've been bulking up. So are you gonna cut or not?
Nah, like I said, I'm never ever gonna lose weight again until I have an actual goal in mind. I'm just strength training. I need a lot. Like I just want time of like solid training. I've never had solid training under my belt where I've trained like a sufficient amount of time and not been trying to slow down what I'm doing. You slow down what you're doing by trying to lose less. Your macro, like me eating less throughout the day, ruined all my workouts for like 2 years straight during school time though, and that was like I never really got a good workout in ever back then. Like my max bench back then was like 185 pounds, not even touching. Like it was like I was like this far off of my chest at the time, like almost like that much off. That's not a bench. That's bullshit. Nowadays, like I can like obviously I can like pump out 2 plates, probably for 2 or 3. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while, but I need to try it soon. Um, I just want to, right now it's just bodybuilding. I just want to get stronger. Just like all my friends, they all just want to get real big with me. They don't want me to leave them in the dust, which I've already done. You know, they ain't shit. I'm not this. You know.
So you just grind. Okay. So you're trying to be out there with the greatest bodybuilder. Okay,
Exactly.
Okay.
We'll see if my genetics allow it. That's all that matters.
Palestinian genetics. Okay. So let me ask you this question, going back a little bit into childhood and maybe right now. So, how did you deal with? Did you ever get bullied in school or anything like that?
Nah, I was the bully.
Okay, you was the bully. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. We'll switch the question for you in a second. So like, how did you deal with like mental issues, trauma? If you went through that, obviously, you know, back in Palestine, getting tear gas, etc. Maybe even in Canada here, going through some stuff. Maybe in Rochester. Like, what did you like? How did you handle your trauma or goal? Like, how did you basically keep a level-headed mental, you know, and like,
You know, there's a saying, or not a saying, but it's a fact that bullies are bullying because of some sort of problem they had in their life at the moment, right? And for me, it was just like family, right? It was like growing up, just like having really like intense family on your ass all the time, you know, or like they have goals that you don't know how to like succeed in, all that type of stuff. You know, getting obviously everyone gets beat, everyone gets yelled at, whatever, that type of shit. For me, it was more like I was bigger than most people, so I'm gonna fuck with everyone. That's really it. Like that was literally it. I was bigger or I was stronger, and most of my life, all of my life, my grade, whoever's in my grade, I was going to be like the top, one of the strongest people there, just like without working out, just naturally I was one of the strongest people there, and that just made me like pick on people. And even if they're my friends or I consider them my friends, I didn't want to be looked at as the bully. I just did it, you know. I just did it, and it was weird.
So what was the correlation behind that? Just because your family was strict on you, so you wanted to just apply it to everyone else?
No, that's just what like psychologists have figured out. People who have harder lives at home will go and take that out somewhere else, right? And I just know, like, you realize that as you grow up, that's just what happened with me. It's not something that I wanted to do intentionally. It just happens, right? Also, like, I've always had like either a really big group of friends or a really tight knit group. So I'd get my, like, people would know what I do, how I am, like stuff that I would do to them if they did piss me off or whatever. So I never had any problems. In all of high school, I had no problems. In middle school, on the other hand, no one knew me, right? I was getting in fights, probably like 3 or 4 fights a day. There was like a little span of time where I was getting like I probably had like more than like 50 fights in a month, bro. It was retarded. Like I was literally beating the shit out of everyone I looked at. It was amazing.
So
and my biggest.
So why were you? So before you go into deep to, so why were you fighting everyone? Were they disturbing you or were you disturbing people?
Nah, most of the time everyone was like trying to get on me, like trying to fuck with me. Then all of a sudden, like I just like literally like destroy them. Whatever happens, you know, they just get destroyed, they get whopped. And
because he was bigger, right?
I was literally just a fat fuck. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like,
Just
I think I weighed 130 pounds at like 5'2", something like that. 130, 5'2". I could ragdoll most people, even though, like in grade 6. That was like grade 6.
Then everyone's 5'2", like 100 pounds, and you just like.
Not even, bro. Like not in the 90 area. Like they don't weigh shit. I was like, there was one day that I remember. I swear to God, never had harder main character energy in my life. I'm not even kidding. There was like 7 kids. All right, 7 guys. They're all a year younger, and 3 of them grabbed one of my friends and took him out. Right, dropped him, and these other 6 all like surround me like a pack of wolves, bro. I took one by one, chucking them grabbed one by the arm and just fucking sent to fly, like that type of shit, bro. Like I'm not even kidding, bro. And then like by the end of it, my guy that got dropped, I like picked him up, like my friend, and I chased down all of them, just beating the fuck out of them. My biggest rule was though, in like when it came to fights, is I won't actually like try and hurt you like for permanently. Like I didn't want to break anyone's bones. It still ended up happening. But
God,
damn,
bully.
But it was more like it was completely unintentional.
So how you fighting? How you guys having a full, what I'm saying? How you guys fully out here in the ninja war, out here going crazy? Like, where are the teachers? Where are the teachers?
The teachers probably just think we're playing tag, bro. Bro, there's only like a couple times where like it was actually considered like the teachers actually like found out about fights. There was this one kid, it scarred me. It was the last time I ever got into a fight. This kid, I didn't even hurt the guy. All right, I swear I didn't do shit. So I was chasing him and I twisted my ankle. All right, and this kid knew that I twisted my ankle. And I said, if I see you again, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. I just yelled it when he ran away. The kid didn't show up to school for 2 weeks after that. And I was like I had no clue. He just didn't show up to. I thought he just wasn't like showing his face to me. I ended up getting called down to the principal office 2 weeks later. Just like, yo, this mom called asking for you to stop like scaring her child, and the kid hasn't shown up to school for 2 weeks. I was like completely awestruck because I didn't even remember the guy. I had no clue who he was.
You probably just like, I'm trolling, bro. Like,
I was trolling, bro. I didn't give a fuck. Like, why would I like? I don't care that much, right? All of a sudden, this kid's like scarred, and it was pretty funny to me. Now looking back, it's hilarious. But back then, it was a big ego boost when it was over. It was just like, wow, bro, I'm actually a legend, like that type of shit. Like,
so like, now that you look back at all that stuff, it's like, do you think like, if you could go back, obviously you can't go back. If you could go back, would you not do the same thing you did now, or?
I think it develops you. I never got into a single fight in high school. Never got into anything. I never actually hurt anyone that wasn't. This is the bad part. I only hurt my friends really badly, right? Like one of my friends, I had no clue. I don't know if I broke his arm or his collarbone, and I don't know how. I swear I just dropped him, and then all of a sudden his arm was broken or some shit. And then, it was like this other person that like also got hurt, collarbone or arm once again.
Are they still your friends to this day?
The one that I hurt, I'd say is still my friend. I don't see him a lot, but if he sees me, he definitely like dab me up or like, give me a hug.
Oh God, now
we're tight.
Now you a bodybuilder and shit. This guy trying to wrestle now. Shit.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm not like, I'm telling you right now, like I'm still nothing. Like I haven't gotten anywhere for me to like, like in a year's time. Like, I'll be benching 4 plates. You just wait, bro. Like, I'll be, like, pushing weight. In 1 year, for me to be benching 4 plates, I hope I'll be, like, around 210 pounds by then. That's a fucking goal. That's insane. There's not many people on the planet that can say in 1 year's time they're benching 4 plates. That's insane. That's my goal, though. Like, that's what I want. Right now, 3 plates is the goal for December, like, end of December. I want 2022, 2021, end of 2021, I want to get 3 plates on that thing. And I want to be able to squat 4 plates, and I want to deadlift 5 plates. We'll see what happens. That's by like the end of December. That's my goal. But that's still nothing.
So you work out 5 or 4 days? How many days do you work out?
I don't stop. I work out whenever I'm not tired. I don't go. But if I'm if I'm tired, I do this. Okay, 6 days straight, 1 day off, 3 days on, 2 days off or 1 day off. And then you keep going. So 6 days, 1 day, 6 days, 1 day. Or I'll do the normal split, which is going to be push, pull, legs, day off, then you go push pull legs, 2 days off or 1 day off, and those 2 days off, if I end up taking it, it's gonna be for a PR. Otherwise, it'll just be a 1 day off. By the end of that, like around 10, 11 day like span, you're burned. Like you're so burned out by then. You're like everything's
Okay.
fucked,
So
right?
you training serious. You training
Yeah,
serious.
around 12 days for 2 weeks. That's like the average. Like 12 days in 2 weeks.
Okay. So you going hard like that. That's the reason why you changing crazy and muscles crazy. But let me ask you this. So what advice do you have for younger guys, as in like 20 in their 20s, and also a little bit older guys, getting not just their bodies right, but their before you get into body, getting into their mental health right? Because that's the question I kind of asked as well. So how? Because there's a lot of people, you know what I mean. It's a different time. Because I know you're not really a sensitive guy. You know, you're more, you know what I mean, more into different type of humor and stuff like that. So it's not everyone's has a tough skin from the start. So advice to those young men. So what they should do to overcome their trauma and also get in the gym to improve. So
All right, for the gym, you should do it because you want it. You shouldn't do it because it's the right thing. You should do it because, like, damn, I want to be strong. Damn, I don't want to be this frail 20-year-old guy that's 130 pounds, 5'8". You literally look like a stick. I don't want to be that. Let me be strong. You shouldn't do it for that kind of way. Do it because you love it. Like, you should do it because you're looking for the numbers improvement. You're looking for, being healthier. You're looking at, like, you will have a better overall quality of life by going to the gym. Okay? And for those 20-year-olds or for someone that's way older, just get started. For anyone that hasn't touched a single weight in their life, as soon as you start, it don't end. Okay? Just start, see how it feels. Don't be scared. Don't be a bitch. If you feel a little bit of soreness, that's a good thing. I don't want to hear no pussy shit. Like there are days I can't walk for like after a leg day, I won't be able to walk for like 2 or 3 days sometimes. That's how bad it is. Like when I first started, that's how it was. You shouldn't be scared of that. You should be like, honestly, it should motivate. You should be like, damn, bro, I'm really like, I was that weak that doing that little got me that sore, messed me up that much. It should be light work. It should be nothing for you. You've been on this earth for how long, and you're still. That's the way I look at it, right? If you want to get into it, you want to get your shit right. All that matters is you get that first day in the gym. It helps a lot if you have another training partner with you. If you have someone, of course, yeah. I have one training partner, and then I added on to 2, and then I added on to 3. It might take longer in the gym. You enjoy it more. You get more workouts in. Fuck it. Who cares? If time's of the issue, don't listen to all these bullshit fad workouts or all these fad diets. Okay? No one's doing true hit workouts at their house. No one's doing true hit workouts in the gym. A true hit workout, you'll be gone for an hour. All right? Ain't no one doing true hit. If you want to do something real, it takes time. Dedicate the hours. Don't be a bitch. There's this one guy that goes to the gym with me, or that I know. He goes maybe an hour at most. He'll get like 20 sets in of whatever it is. Okay? That's how it should be, right? You shouldn't be scared when someone says, I go to the gym for 3 hours. Oh, he's just fucking around. He's not doing anything. Bro, if you're enjoying it, that's the end of it. That'll keep you consistent. The guy that I was also talking about, he got fucked. He stopped working out for like a couple of years, and he was built, bro. He looks nice. He's getting back into it again. He's 3 weeks on. Bro, this guy went from weighing 140 pounds, 145 pounds, like 165 already, and he literally looks disgusting, bro. I'm so proud of him. He's insane, right? My guy can like almost bench as much as me now. Like he's doing great. He's probably like 50 pounds below me, and he just started. He just started back up, but he probably has like 2 or 3 years of training under his belt. He also weighs much less than me, right? You remember Fahad, right? Yeah, you remember him?
You're talking about he's brown with a beard.
Yeah, brown guy. Yeah, nice beard.
He worked on the team when I worked, right?
Yeah. He did produce. He would always be like doing bananas. He'd like pull them from the back to the front. He was with you a little bit. He was with you a little bit. Yeah, this guy, he weighed 125 pounds when he started, right? Around 2.5, 3 months ago now. Now he weighs 140 pounds, leaner than he started, benching almost double body weight, like almost double. He squats almost double. He just started. He just back into it, right?
Wait, the Fahad you know or the Fahad I know?
Here, let me show you.
Okay, I think because I know the Fahad you know, so I'm pretty sure it's the Fahad you know.
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, so let me see. See how lean man's got over the time.
This is what my guy looks like now.
Okay. Yeah, that's what
I think that's him now. I think it is. He was so like. One thing of his is his back, bro. His back is like.
That's good though.
That's the guy, right? That's the guy you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was.
Yeah, because I know another father as well. But no. This guy, yeah, I used to see him. He was scrawny back then. Now he's, you know.
Yeah, he was. He still is pretty scrawny. I can still like obviously toss him around, but I also weigh 120 pounds more than the guy.
Yeah,
you know, like I weigh. The weird part is, like, I'll be eating upwards of like 7,000 calories a day. All right, somewhere around there.
You, bro? This guy's eating more calories.
Like I only realize this. Like I'm not eating it on purpose. I just eat whatever the fuck I want. And I'm losing weight out here. It's weird as shit. I'm losing weight and I'm going to the gym.
Well, but hold on. So for the guys, so also okay, that's for the gym. So also for the mental part. So what advice do you have?
What is the question though? In what way? In what context?
Let's say somebody going through depression or having hard times. You know what I mean? So what advice would you give to a person going through hard times or having depression or going through that mental decline?
Okay, you gotta, as much as people say don't isolate, everyone's different, right? I went through it, grade 11 and 12. I isolated myself. I'm a people's person, I do better in groups. I know a lot, like, I just do better in groups, right? I'm not like me staying away from people is actually worse for me, okay? Some people, they need to be alone. They need time to themselves so they can actually get through their little phase, whatever the phase is, all right? If you're depressed or if time sucks, life sucks at the moment, you gotta find what you like, and you gotta get out of whatever mental state you're in. Just start doing new things, whatever it is. Okay, like it could be like, your parents are annoying you. They're always on your ass. You may have failed at something. Fuck failing. If your parents are messing with you, they're annoying you. Find your own little escape. You have to find your own. Don't go out of your way to completely disobey them. Right? That's also the wrong thing. You don't need to go out of your way to break their trust for no reason. No matter how bad it is, you don't need to do that. You just gotta find your own little escapes, right? Depends on what level of depressed you are. Depends if you're diagnosed with other things, but it all starts with just one little thing. As soon as you find one thing you love, bro, it could be as simple as just drinking more water. Like, just get started, and you can find other things to get you on the right path. Find something you enjoy more, something you can do all day long, stuff like that.
Okay. So find some hobbies, get some close friends, maybe, you know what I mean? Because I guess you have a solid group of friends around you. Because I know you hang out for hard and probably have some other friends as well. So you guys keep each other intact.
Yeah. I have a solid group of friends. Group of 7.
The group of 7, a solid group. Okay. But that's good though. So
Group of 9.
Group of 9. God damn, you guys are really squad. You guys are all working out too.
And we're always usually we'll see each other several times throughout the week.
Okay. The gym and hanging out and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right now, I'm seeing 4 or 5 of them every single day of the week because of the gym.
Okay, that's dope that you guys are actually doing it as together and you guys are actually improving your bodies together. That's actually dope.
I take all the credit for that one.
What gym do you guys go to?
We go to Crunch.
Oh my goodness! I thought about to say Good Life or something. Come on, bro.
I'm not about to pay $30 for no gym. Pay my $10 a month and get the fuck out of here.
$10 a month for that, but okay. So when did you? Okay, so you started 3 months ago. That's what I was gonna ask you. So this is so we need some financial advice, investing advice for the people out there who want to invest. So what is good investments for people to invest into, in your opinion? Because I remember back then, somebody one of my friends, she actually, this was 2 years ago at the Walmart, and she heard you talking in the room with Fahad. I'm pretty sure Fahad or someone else, and it was funny because like it all led back up to this moment because I remembered, and she was like, I hear like because you were 16 then, right? 16,
Yeah,
17?
16, 17,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. So you're 16, and she was like, Jordan, I hear some guy in the room in the lunchroom with glasses on. He's just talking about like how he's about to like invest in a building and get like 6 figures a month or something. And like she heard you over talking and like and she was saying all this stuff and I was like maybe that's what he wants to do. I was like I don't know. I was like she's like Jordan, do you know anything about that? I was like I don't know. I was like well you talk because I talked to you. She saw me talking to you, but then when I left, she heard you talking like about this like business, like I mean not business, but like what you want to invest into and like property and assets and she was hearing that and then she was telling me about it. She was like, "This kid's crazy," blah blah blah, and I was like, but now I look at it now over the course of years, I'm like, nah, like this guy's someone put him on game or he knew about game from early.
Yeah, yeah. So for that, thank YouTube for that. You know, thank YouTube. I I found like a lot of different stocks channels, a lot of different investment channels. There's a bunch of information out there. You could whatever you want to find, it's on YouTube. Anything that you have a question about, it's on YouTube. If you need a new investment strategy, if you need some sort of stock training, whatever it is, you don't need to pay a single dollar for it. Find that on YouTube, right? For me at that time, I think that was the moment in time where I just started like completely failing all of my school classes and completely just stopped showing up to school. And at that time, for me, I thought stocks was it for me. Like I was gonna figure it out.
Cool.
I was doing paper trading at the time because it was illegal for me to do actual day trading and stuff.
Mm.
So I think I managed to like get a 3-to-1 investment, something like that. I think I put like 40K in with paper, like fake money, and ended up with like 120, something like that,
Real
right?
money.
All paper. It was all fake money,
Mm.
right? All of it was fake, but it was in the real stock market, right? It was all like proper, like everything was like accurate in time.
Mm.
And I got lucky as hell with my buy. I think I got in at like it was a penny stock. You don't do that type of shit. It's not reliable. I think I got in at like 70 cents and I got it at like 2.3, something like that.
Mm.
And for me at the time, I think that was like insane. It was ridiculous to me, and I couldn't understand. It was some under the radar thing, and I saw some pattern and that type of thing, and I started thinking about rentals and stocks and mortgaging and condos. The type of stuff you get into when you're in your 30s. I was about to just drop out of school and just get started right then and there. That was my level. I was like, bro, I'll just get a bit of fun with Walmart, get a bit of funds, get into stocks, chill in school for a bit, act like I'm doing school, and then just start blowing up with stocks. That's what I was thinking probably. As for like the mortgage stuff and all that, I definitely did not know much back then, and I still don't think I know anything compared to actually going out there and doing it. Because as soon as you start doing it, that's when the information actually starts coming in. When you start applying for that paperwork, when you start living that life, that's when you get there. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. And for the stocks people, if you wanted any sort of investment advice, anything like that, go to YouTube. Search anything up on YouTube. It's all on there, bro. Everything's on there.
So do you know about Well Simple?
Well, simple, of course.
Yeah, I've been using that sometimes. I got the Ethereum stock, but all of a sudden, like one day, like crypto crashed or whatever. But that's
Don't
one of
tell
the
me you
things.
pulled it out.
No, I didn't pull it out. Hell no, hell no. I left
Of
it
course.
in there, bro. Left it in there. Hell,
There you go.
hell no.
'Cause right now, I'm pretty sure Bitcoin has almost doubled from its drop almost 3 months ago.
Mm.
It dropped down to around 28,000 or 30. I think it was 42,000 Canadian, right? Uh, it dropped to like 42K Canadian, and it was at like 60K. Right now, it's at 77,000 Canadian. That's just insane. That's how much one Bitcoin costs, bro. You know that one guy? He bought. There's this one guy. There's a story. There's a Twitter account that follows him.
Mm-hmm.
That makes fun of him. Doesn't follow. Makes fun. He bought a $20 pizza with Bitcoin 10 years ago. All right. I think it cost him like 10,000 Bitcoin. All right, bro. If he held on to that Bitcoin that he spent, I can pull up the Twitter. Pizza.
How much would he have had?
It's somewhere in the hundreds of million. Uh, yeah, he spent 10K Bitcoin, bro. $3.8 billion.
If he didn't spend that.
Yeah, because it would have been, what is this number? Yeah, let me do it in the calculator real quick. It's like,
I need to get into Bitcoin. I have not. Is an app as well, right?
uh,
Or no, you have to do it on computer only.
it says $768 million. That's what the money is. 768 million. That's how much you missed out on.
But
What a
I
fuck
mean,
I mean, shit happens. You never know what time, right? It's just
what I
time,
do
you know?
is I buy, and I just leave it. I let it rest. I let it sit. Obviously,
When'd
like,
you get in with Ethereum?
it's probably like 5 months ago.
5 months ago?
I just put something in there. And let me look at it right now.
I'm doing something right now.
Cause I'm still learning as I go as well. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can see that. Nah, I can't. It's kind of blurry. Something's blurry.
I think that's a mode you have on your camera.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, so you put like, how much did you put in then?
Bro, I put like, honestly, I only put like $3, bro. Now it's like $20. But I don't know. It's like, I didn't put it like that's what I'm saying. I was testing over. Like, I'm still figuring it out right now. Like I was like, I don't want to put like a big chunk. I didn't even know what I was doing. So like I was still research. I'm still doing my research right now on crypto, trading, and also I do want to get into. I don't know how to do it properly yet, but I do want to eventually take money, invest into a house, and then I want to, set up ads online, and then I get tenants to rent it out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
That's easy as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Once
But obviously,
you,
I
once
need
you,
the money first. I need the money.
yeah,
first.
that's the problem. You just need to get that money. That's
That's why it's gonna be like about like a good 4 years of saving or something like that. Hardcore saving. Like I'm literally just going work, home. I do my side endeavors and then gym. No
the
dates.
biggest thing that holds you back from saving a lot of money,
It's
and
holding
business
on.
in general. The thing that holds you back the most is honestly going out, doing things with your friends. If you want to actually become successful in a short amount of time, and you think you're on a clock, which you're not, you got time until you got a lot of time, you gotta figure out which friends are gonna make you spend more money, and see whether or not these friends are gonna stay with you forever. You gotta keep your true friends close. That's a real thing. Any friend of yours that's like with you from the get go, and he's still with you now, right? You keep those ones close, and the rest of them you just forget, right? I have a bunch of friends that they're all good. I spend a shitload of money with them, but so far right now I don't have any sort of business endeavor. I work for my family right now. I just you work, you give your parents the money. Everyone's in a rough time, right? Everyone has their own type of all their different their own life, right? For now though, you got to figure out who you care out of all your friends, which one's like a little snaky snake and which one's with you. And if you don't have many friends, it's only gonna help. It's only gonna help you.
And
All that money's getting saved in the bank instantly.
And see, that's actually very important. See, for you, it's actually pretty good in your situation because at least you get to see your friends at the gym. So it's like you guys are actually being productive and actually
Yeah.
doing something. So it's like you guys chill at the gym, and let's say like after the gym, you guys in the change room, cleaning up, and then you guys probably like chat for like maybe 10-15 minutes, and it's actually not time wasted because you guys are actually doing shit, and plus you guys probably talking when you're working out, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're talking the whole way through.
Yeah,
Now,
so
once you're done with your workout, you're out of there, and you chat, you chill in the car, you go get food, and you go home. That's the thing, though, bro. The amount of money that I've spent on food with my boys is like holy.
and see, that's the thing. Like, why
Holy shit.
why don't y'all have more like can your friends come over to your house and stuff?
Yeah.
So it's like more so like, you know, why don't y'all like just set up a meal prep thing? Like you guys can figure that out. But
Now, for now, the less strict you are when it comes to the gym, the more productive. Like, as long as you're getting good workouts in, you really don't need to get on no meal plan. Unless if you have a specific goal in mind, you know, if you're trying to bulk, eat anything, start count like read like you have to know how to count calories without having to read every label, right? The way that you start that, you just start reading calories like you read the back of the label for like a couple months, and you can just look at something and you know how much calories is in it, right? You don't want to get addicted to reading that label. That's what happened to me. So once you get addicted to reading that label, bro, you're gonna become so self-conscious about everything you eat. You're gonna become a lot more. You're gonna dread eating. You're gonna dread doing things, right? You gotta know it without like having it affect your mental state, right? Because this entire bodybuilding industry, it's riddled with body dysmorphia. Different, like you might think that they're on nothing, whatever it is, they're on everything under the fucking sun. They're on every drug you can think of, bro. Most like, if you look at other sports, bodybuilding has one of the highest death tolls. I think I searched up, it's like the highest death toll out of every sport, like
but
bodybuilding.
I don't know what
And
it is about bodybuilders, but also it's like I don't know.
They're
what it
taking
is,
recreational drugs, bro, and they're mixing it in with steroids,
but,
right?
But that too. But like, why are a lot of bodybuilders like a bodybuilder's kind of like a super pretty girl? Like, why are they so insecure? Like, why did like it's like if you look so good, like why would you be insecure?
That's
like,
not what they're thinking about. They're thinking about, how am I going to compete with the only guy that's better than me? I don't care about anyone else.
No,
I care
but,
about
like,
how can I make, like, bro, they don't care about what you look like or what I look like. They're looking at what the best look like, right? They're insecure about why they look better than them. And it's going to come down to, like, them not working hard enough or their genetics or whatever it is, you know? But in the end, like, if you're going to look at it, like, they know that they look better than most people.
Okay.
Do they care? No, you mean nothing to them, right? When it comes to this type of thing, it's not a fair comparison for them, right? Now, if you're going to talk about, like, you know, these, like, beach boys, these, like, just, like, normal beach body type of contenders, if you took any of them, right, and you put them on a stage with some sort of big bodybuilder, like someone on the Olympia stage, you'd literally be like, oh, I understand now. I understand. Because, bro, there's levels to this shit, okay? Bro, you got to take this in mind. You probably have 40 pounds of muscle on your entire frame, okay? 40 pounds or so. Bro, these bodybuilders have like 110, 120 pounds of muscle. Of just muscle. Like, that's insane, bro. That's not accounting for their water, their bone, anything. It doesn't matter. Bro, there's levels to why they have these sort of body dysmorphia. I had body dysmorphia up until like maybe 3 months ago.
But
As soon as you get it out of your mind of dieting, being in, like, having problems with your things you want to accomplish, of course you can't just get away from it.
see, I'm
But
the next question I have, I was gonna ask this last, but I'm gonna ask it first. Then we're gonna close it off with the video and stuff I have for us to react. So, what's your favorite? Like, what's your like? It's a little bit off topic. Like, what's your favorite anime? Like, we're gonna get to a little.
say that again. You cut out.
So, what's your favorite anime? We're gonna get to a little nerdy stuff here real quick. But what's your favorite anime? If you don't say this anime after all this, all the talk about.
Oh, you just want me to say Dragon Ball, right?
I didn't. I want you to say Dragon Ball, bro. That's how I know you're not thinking about it, bro. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It starts with a B. If you can't get it after this, it starts with a B.
I need more than that.
Yo, I'm about to just say it, bro. B, bro. His father is the strongest. His father is the strongest fighter, and his son is the strongest.
I know what you're
high
talking
schooler.
about. Baki, yeah,
Okay,
Baki.
yeah, Baki. You don't watch Baki, bro? Baki is you don't.
So,
you don't
whoa,
watch
so Baki. So Baki, my thing with that, I got into watching it like when it started, when it first came out, and I hated it so much. I hated it. I was like, this anime swallows its shit. And my main reason why was like, I just didn't find a purpose what he was doing, and I was like, you know, when you binge watch shit, you lose a lot of stuff. I was just binge watching it. I was gonna get back, go and watch it, like literally 2 days ago. The reason why I knew the name of it is because I was talking about it with Fahad. I was like, yo, yeah, I need to go finish that anime. It seems cool. The art style is good, all that type of stuff. But as for like my actual favorite anime, I honestly don't know. I actually have no clue.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I have no clue.
But new 12 new episodes just dropped of Baki, so you should watch that.
Really?
Brand new.
Cool.
Brand new. You need
Maybe
to
I
watch
have to
that,
finish it. Oh wait, I do know what my It's real like anime
Oh,
type.
no.
Like, all right. So right now, there's like contenders for like my top 3. I love gambling. All right, I love gambling. My number 1 right now is Kaiji. If you've watched Kaiji, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Kaiji. If you think, what's it called? What's that one? If you think JoJo is big brain, bro, Kaiji reinvents big brain. Like, literally, if you think someone's smart, you gotta go watch Kaiji. They're dumb now. They're dumb. End of story. That's it, bro. The level of intelligence that this gambler. Oh, bro.
So
I don't want to spoil it.
Is it more intellectual than Death Note?
Think of Squid Game on crack. Squid Game with a main character. I didn't watch Squid Game, but I know it's about money, death, and I know it's about money, death, and like stuff like competing for something, right? Kaiji's kind of the same, but it's more about main character needs money, big debt, and he's also a big gambler. And the only way that he knew how to get money is by gambling.
Is it done? Is the anime done?
Yeah, it's an older anime. I love old animes. I love old
animes. You have to send it to me after this. You have to send it to me after.
Kaiji, I think it's spelled like this.
Kaiji. K-A-I-G.
It's a crazy anime.
Alright, say no more. Put it in the chat. You already know I'm about to watch
that. Yeah, I wrote it wrong.
Gotta watch that out. No cap. But yeah, you need to watch. You definitely need to watch freaking Baki, bro. Baki, because they have the newer versions now. Like, they don't have the old style anime looking. It's like a newer version now.
Yeah. I will watch it. I'll get into it.
See, the thing is, because you're working out too, when you're watching it, you're gonna like it even more. That's the reason why you're gonna like it a lot. And if you don't like it, even when you're working out, and I'm like, damn, like, you just hate that. You hate that anime.
No, I remember there's like a couple moments where like this one guy punches you and he like puts poison in you or some bullshit. I was like, there's like some real weird shit in it. That's why I was like turned off because of that type of thing. And I think at that time I just came off of watching One Punch Man, so I was like, these guys are so fucking weak, bro. Like, so weak. Because I'm like out here like imagining like Dragon Ball level strength. You watch Dragon Ball Z, right? Obviously. Okay. Like, I'm imagining like these guys are gonna punch the planet and the planet's gonna crumble. Like that type of thing. But none of them are like, obviously it's just human strength.
Dragon Ball Z is like a whole. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Baki is kind of like Baki and them. They're like kind of like the strongest bodybuilders in the world, walking around like fighting each other. Like, it's not obviously they're still humans and things, but I mean, like, it's like
bro, don't get it twisted. Bodybuilders aren't very strong. They're not very strong.
I mean, that's the whole point of Baki, because like, it's basically like the humans or whatever.
They're just like crazy MMA guys. Like crazy MMA guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is and with Dragon Ball Z, like, if you thought, like, I mean, you probably heard the myth of One Punch Man, like, bro, Krillin's stronger than One Punch Man, but anyway, we're not gonna get into that, bro. You probably don't know about that. Like, you probably don't know, like, the power level comparison, bro. They compared, like, bro, Krillin is gonna sweep this man, bro. Like, it's that.
You're
serious.
Crazy.
Like, Yamcha sweeps him, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, like, we clown Yamcha, but the problem with it is, if Yamcha goes into like Naruto, Bleach, like, he's killing everybody. Like, you know how strong this guy? Like, he's really like that. In other anime, obviously in Dragon Ball Z, he looks like he's nothing because it's a different.
It's fucking Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
But when he goes into like any other anime, I'm telling you right now, like, especially.
No, I understand. No, I understand. I understand. No, but if we're gonna talk about like strength like that, like, bro, One Punch Man punched the air and split the sky. Do you not like understand? Like, this guy punched the air and split a mountain for like hundreds of kilometers. You're telling me at any point Krillin could do that?
He could. That's the thing, is like, you don't see him do it. That's the problem. Because Goku's
there. One sec.
I'll tell you. Alright, give me a
second.
second. Alright, so now we're gonna get into the last. We're gonna get into the last stuff. So before we get into the video, I'm gonna ask you a few questions first. So, So how do you feel about dating and marriage in this current age? Like, you know what I mean? And are you in the market? Are you taking and all that stuff? You know what I mean? So so generally, like, you know, what you see, not okay, what you see on social media. Yeah, I want your opinion on that, but also like what you see in real life, like dating and marriage. Like, what do you think about it? You know what I mean? What do you think about it in now in these times? Not in like 1950 where it was like kind of
Yeah.
2021.
Never been. What's it called? I have never had a girlfriend. I've never attempted really to go too far like that. Never even like shot my shot. Like I don't do anything like that. I literally don't. I don't talk to anyone. You know, I just stay to myself. You know, right now in my stage of life, you know, it's a big distraction. I think it's not really worth the amount of effort it takes to get into it. You know, even though I know it takes literally 15 seconds to get a girl.
You've never been attracted to no girl. You never wanted to like.
Bro, I never.
Go on a little date or something.
I'm telling you right now. Anyone can pull any girl. All right, doesn't matter. You can go on Tinder. You can get a girl in 10 seconds. All right, it's not that special. I'm telling you, like, it's whatever. For me right now, like for me, girls are like the biggest distraction. Every time I've ever like, you know, gotten to talking with a girl, whatever, it gets like to a point where I'm like talking to them all the time, that type of thing. It's just a waste of time, you know.
It always is. It is. I'm not gonna. At this point in your life, like when you're 30 or something, it makes more sense. But I'm saying, like, yeah, you're right.
No, I don't really think there's a time where you should think of it being useful or not. It should just be like time and age. Like if you're 30, it's not more useful than when you're 20. All right, you like a girl, you like a girl. The way that I'm treating it is just like, if you want to get a girl just because you want to get a girl, you're wasting your time. Go live your life. All right. You should just chill and let girls come to you. You know, you'll see a girl, you'll find her pretty. All of a sudden, it hits off. Right. You don't need to go chasing. As soon as you start chasing, they start running.
So you never went up to a girl and said, "Hey, what's up?" You know, boom, boom, boom. So you're never gonna do that ever. You're never gonna approach. You're never gonna. You're just gonna care. You're just gonna hope that she. You know what I mean? So like, is it not a hope?
Bro,
but like,
right now, I don't care right now. And when I was bro, you gotta keep in mind like, how much balls does a kid have when they're like 19 walking up to a random girl, right? Not much, you know. You can't really do like for me right now, I would never ever do that, and I still wouldn't do that until like way in the future. I still don't see myself just shooting my shot at some random girl. Like I wouldn't do that. It's just not my thing.
No, so it's more so of a natural flow. You guys just talk and hey, just
something like that. Okay, you know, if it happens, it happens. That's it.
Okay. So like, do you plan on getting married, having kids, and all that stuff? Or do you think about it? I mean, not think about it, but like, do you want that one day?
Yeah. I've thought about it. I don't think I want it, but I have no clue. You know, you're too young to actually know what you want or what you don't want in life at this point. Like I haven't experienced enough to know if I want a child or if I wanna marry someone. You know, you don't really know. It's way too early.
You're just like, if it happens, it comes along. Okay.
No, we'll see if like when I grow up, like all of a sudden I'll be like, yeah, I want to get married. Yeah, I want kids. That type of thing. You discover it as you grow up. Like for a little while, I was like, I need kids, need to get married, that type of thing. That's like stuff instilled in you from your parents too. You know, it's not you being your own person, right?
That's true.
I don't know if I care about having my own kids. I had this one thing from my dad. It's like, bro, if you don't have kids, your entire bloodline, you cut it off. I'm just like, I do care about that. Like, cause
he didn't say no lie though. He didn't tell you a lie though.
What did he say?
He didn't say no lies though. That's facts.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do believe. Like, I care about that. But when it comes to like, you know, other than that, I really have no reason. Like, I don't give a shit.
You just want like a son or something, a legacy. I mean, like for me, I always think about like this, like, you know, like if I'm like, you know, 30, I'll say 30 because like that's a good age, you know, because I'm not necessarily like 40, 50, like where.
What are you, 21 right now?
21. So yeah, I say like 30. You know what I'm saying? Like 10. Yeah, that's a cool little age, you know. I have a little son. For me, if I get a daughter, you know, I don't know about that. But if I have like a son, like a miniature you know, a legacy to continue on. Like if you build something up, you know, you want someone to continue it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But when it comes to if I get a daughter, I don't know what that actually.
Nah. If you got like, bro, like think about it. If you got a daughter, that's not a legacy. She can't carry on the legacy. She can't carry on the name. She's just
you're gonna go for another kid then.
I have to, bro. I always like any in the future when I'm with a woman.
Snowball.
I'm
That's a
always
snowball.
I'm always say this. I'm not stopping until I have a son. I'll never stop, bro. And if the girl,
You're gonna have 20 kids, bro. You're gonna have 20
If
kids.
the girl I wanted, like if the girl I was with, she said, "Oh, I don't want no more kids," I'm like, "Yo, it's either you gonna have some more kids or I'm gonna have to cheat. I'm sorry. You have no choice. I need my legacy. I can't do this."
Oh my god, bro! You know that there is a sperm cell. What's it called? There is this new technology that's come out where they can pick out the male sperm cell and the female one, and you can choose whether or not if you want a male or a female, like baby.
Bro.
And it only like you do it somewhere like Middle East, some shit like that. There's like a bunch of clinics that do it, and the success rate's like somewhere in the 90s, like 90 percentile, and it costs like a couple thousand to do it.
Really? I mean, okay,
Yeah.
okay, it's not.
That's worth, bro. That's worth. That's a guaranteed boy or a guaranteed girl.
Okay, okay.
That's
I
worth.
don't think it's that serious.
It definitely is if you're willing to get like 15 kids, bro.
No, I'm not gonna, bro. Thing is,
All
bro,
all to have a
bro,
boy child.
My father only had boys. I'm only
Usually,
had boys, bro.
usually when the father only has boys, the children will only have girls. There's
No,
some
no.
the way it works, and I learned this in biology, but I forget it. There's like some way that you took all of the Y, like the X or Y chromosome, like chromosomes, and all of your children will then only like the percentage of you having a woman versus male, like female or male son is like highly dramatic. Like for the woman, it's way higher of a chance than the male. Like to the point, I know there's this. I have a family friend that has like six daughters, and his entire family's all male. Like his dad only had male. So like think of it like that. Like
bro, that guy's just like, bro, you're in the house. You're just in there literally. You're in like, what is it, the Housewives of Atlanta? You're really in those reality TV shows, bro. Like real life.
Let's get to that video.
I couldn't. But all right, bro. We're gonna react to this real quick. Let me see this. Okay, so. Alright, the title of this video is you see the video? You see this?
I can see it.
Alright, so what is a simp? Alright, so we're gonna watch this real quick. Alright, let's get into it.
This, if you love your woman, you're gonna wanna just do for her. Naturally. Right. So does that really make you a simp? Come on now.
Okay. Well, not if you
pause it.
Not if you
cancel the stream and then go to Discord.
Let me see what you're talking about.
Yeah, cancel your screen. Yep. And then go to Discord and click on screen share, and then click on what's it called? Scroll on applications until you find your Chrome browser.
Yeah, I got it right here. Can you see this?
Yeah, try start.
Let me see.
it depends on what level
Is it going through?
There you go. Yeah.
we'll be going to. Like, you doing for your woman, there's nothing wrong with you doing for your woman, at least in my opinion, at least to me. You doing whatever it is that you gotta do for her to make her happy. I don't think that makes you a simp. But I think that I think it's levels to it. So ladies, what do you define as a simp? Because I feel like ladies hate the word simp.
Yes, I do.
But they love the definition of it though.
No.
They love,
What do you mean?
When
What
I
you
say,
mean?
so what I'm trying to say is like
Okay,
they like how, so they don't like simp because of the bad connotation it has, right? Cool, I agree with that, but the whole thing is when a female wants a man to do stuff for them, it's different when they actually are doing it. So when a man comes through and starts holding your door, let's just say whatever it is, they paying a bill or whatever. It's not to say I'm simping. It's like, nah, this is what a man is doing. Like, he's gonna come and provide for you. Doesn't every female want a man to provide for them? It's cool, but men want the same thing in the sense of like, yo, let's go out. If a lady offers to pay, cool, that sounds good. But like, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna make sure I'm the man because it's a male and a female, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna run this show. But understand that me doing all this for you doesn't make me any less of a man, and that's period. And that's
So you saying that a simp is
A sucker.
a sucker.
What's the sucker then?
You know what's a sucker? Let's say a man is trying to touch me and shit, you know, trying to disrespect me, and my man's just like, oh, like, chill, don't let him do that, yo.
Yeah, that's
like
yeah,
some
that's,
sucker shit, you know.
That's
or a yes man, like constantly.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
whatever you want, babe. You got no backbone. You got no opinion.
Yeah, of course.
That's a simp.
So
No, that's true. I feel like that's true because I feel like men, when they say simp, it's, oh, you being a simp, like, why you being so emotional? But girls want that emotional. When a girl says a simp, it's like, don't be a pushover. Like, you know, so that's how I take the simp. I feel like it's just,
I feel like women see the simp different from men because a man will call another man a simp just because he's spending too much money on a girl.
He's spending too much time with a female. Like, oh, yo, my man's being a simp right now. He's with his shorty at the crib. You know, he doesn't want to come out tonight. Like,
And that's not saying that.
He's being lovey-dovey with
I'm
his
being a
girl.
man to my woman. Like, I gotta kick it with her sometimes.
That's why you don't really see men bragging about their women to their mans. Like, yo, I love my girl, bro. I got a good. Like, you don't really.
Nah,
see
you
that.
saying
They'll
that?
be like,
Nah,
and
you
that's where you
saying
gotta
that?
prove
they'll be like,
yourself.
oh, you
That's
a
where you
simp
need to
ass
prove
nigga.
yourself.
Nah. At least not for me. At least not for me. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with. I'll say for me. For me, I don't think my friends, if I'm with my girl and me saying like, nah, I love my girl and I'm gonna take her out, and I'm not being viewed as a simp by me doing that. If it's a new joint and I'm over catering to her, I feel like a simp ass nigga is somebody that's over catering to somebody that you don't even really know like that.
What is over
The fuck is you
catering?
doing?
What's over catering? Wait, what's over catering? I don't get it.
Okay, I like that question.
Before we continue, let's just break down the word simp because I feel like simp really originated in the male community. It's like when you see us
Because simp is
YouTube,
great,
it's other men saying it. Women is not saying that to men. We want God to treat us like that.
So what a simp
y'all-
is, so I'm gonna break it down. What a simp is, in man term, or at least in my understanding of it,
He's soft.
no. A simp is the opposite of a pimp. That's what a simp is. A simp is the opposite of a pimp. That's what it is. This is facts. A simp is the opposite of a pimp. So a pimp, no. A pimp is somebody that know how to take control of his. We all know what a pimp is at the end of the day,
Of course, yeah.
right?
you got mad hoes.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, wait, you gonna have to
So
break it
simp
down.
got one girl, so it makes him a simp because he got one girl. So he got mad hoes.
Nah, a pimp know how to talk. A pimp know how to talk to you slick. A pimp know how to get in your mind. A pimp know how to. It's different.
Play you, manipulate
I feel like men
you.
can be both things. You can be simp and you can be pimp. Like, I've seen both. Like, so you don't have to really break it down. I've seen it like mixed in. Like,
A simp is the opposite of a pimp. That's what it is.
You gotta get some input here.
All right, so let's go. Let's
Should-
go back. I was really into that. I was really listening to what they
We should have paused it way earlier though.
what they was talking about. Okay, so hold on. Let me just put this off for a second so we can chat. All right, so what do you think a simp is? Or have you been a simp before?
Oh, I think the word simp is up to discussion when it comes to this type of shit, you know? It's more of a... I just think a simp is a man that tries hard for, like, just tries hard for all women, any woman, doesn't matter when or what. And they're just trying for play, you know? They're doing all this shit for play, and they're doing the most. Like, I'm saying they're out here doing everything, trying to talk to them. You know, they're getting nothing in return. You do everything and you get nothing in return. That's mostly what a simp is. Yeah, you're doing a lot and you get nothing back. And also, the woman won't give you the time of day when it comes to you talking about yourself or that type of thing. You know. Yeah, that's pretty good.
See, what I think of simp is, I think it's just like somebody with no backbone or pushover, like who doesn't respect themselves. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like you back in the day, right? You were like this, like someone tried to push up on you, and it's like you were like, nah, you was beating them up, you was fighting. You're like, yo, you held your ground, like you respected yourself, right?
Yeah,
so it's more so, even like if someone tries to press you and you just let it happen, like if you let yourself get pushed around, it's like, you know, you could be called a simp, like a pushover. And with women in the case, because I told you, it's like there's only, I believe there's only man only has one weakness, and it's a woman. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a woman in himself.
yes, that's what I believe. Because it's like,
Woman
you
in
know,
yourself.
you
Yeah.
could be developing yourself for so many years, like you build your kingdom, and then she comes in, she just kills everything.
Yeah.
But
Alimony.
this guy knows about all that. But so far
Prenup
they
OP.
talk. So what type of so when you do get into that field of dating, or you find a girl or whatever, so what are you going, like, how are you gonna approach it? Like, are you know what I mean? Like, cause
Bro, the more you test, yeah.
So let me ask this: so like, so some of your friends probably deal with some women or have girlfriends or whatever.
Yeah.
So from what you've seen, are you going to do something similar, or are you gonna do your own thing? Like,
So I have two friends that have had a girl for around like 2 years now, right?
okay,
And these two guys, both times, in each case, they both have extremely like loyal girls, and it's usually their first, right? From both sides, right? It's usually the first from both sides. Like, it's not like that's desirable for me. It's more of a, you're supposed to test, try until you find the one, right? And you should never fully commit, right? You got to keep trying and seeing when you fully, when you actually connect with someone, you're actually going out of your way, and this person's going out of their way to talk to you, that type of thing. As for my friends, bro, you can strike gold and get lucky as shit. This is never that first one. You never get lucky with that first one, right?
you don't.
My friends that don't have girls, that's exactly what happened, right? They didn't get lucky. They have some sort of problem. Like, one might not talk, might not talk enough, might be too quiet, might be too annoying, might want too much from you. One might shit talk you even, that type of thing. It's normal, right?
So in the process of because you said you're like, nah, I'm not dealing with no girls, I'm just focused on myself. So in the next, like, for example, like, in the next 15 years, you're around 35, right? Let's say you're around 35, 30, maybe a little bit younger, probably like 33. Let's say around there. So let's say you want to start dealing with girls. So, like, are you gonna be prepared for the finesse, like the rejection, the all, like, cause
Yeah, no, I've been through it. Like, when I say I'm not dealing with girls, I mean, like, you try to get one, and you're just like, you know what, man, it's not worth it. Once you start into it, all of a sudden the girl doesn't want you, that type of thing.
So what was your experience? Cause I thought you said I just never talked to no girls or ever.
I don't talk to no girls for the last like year and a half.
Okay, so what was your experiences before? Cause I know you probably had some experience. So, like, what was your experience?
Bro, it's just like the casual, like, sort of rejection type thing. It's just like you're just talking to this girl, whatever, over this time, and just like whatever, it falls through. Always falls through. That's why you got to find someone that, and even if it starts off with the other person showing more energy than you, it really just comes to like that person wanting you more than you want them. That's usually the way it is. If the man wants the girl more than the woman wants the man, it'll usually fail. Because as soon as you start chasing, it ends, right? I went from not giving a shit. Every time you go from not giving a shit to caring, the girl's gone. That's what happened with me, at least.
Okay. So you say when the woman chased the man, it actually works out better.
Bro, it's just the normal,
Yes.
alpha energy type thing. It's like you carry so many characteristics that women, they want. It's like I don't give a fuck. I'll beat the shit. Like, I don't give a fuck, but I also got you. Like the caring type of thing. But the I don't give a fuck in terms of like I have no schedule. I don't care about I don't care about all this stuff. I won't message you first. You're gonna like that type of thing. It's like it's like, look at your parents. Look at your dad. Look at your mom and dad. Usually, every single husband and wife ever, the man is like a super duper like super alpha, extreme alpha. Like, I look at my dad and my mom. My dad is one of the most alpha fuckers out there. Like, it's terrible. It's bad. It's like the point where you're ignorant and that type of thing. You don't want to be like that, right? Because you want to be open-minded. You want to be quote unquote woke, right? But it takes takes a good a lot of time to get there. It's not like you just get it. Experiences.
So have you ever been through a heartbreak? Like, as in, like, you've been kind of like, not necessarily like the full, like, you're in a relationship, you out here going crazy with your girl every night, and you know what I mean, like, but like you've been in a situation where, like, you guys talking seriously, and then after, like, You know, have you ever had like some form of heartbreak or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of, not really though, because I think it's a little bit more intense or different, you know. Because I try never ever to commit, you know. I try not, like when I say commit, I mean like overflow myself.
I know you on multiple wives, bro. I can already tell, bro.
I try not, because bro. So many times you can completely fuck yourself over by caring too much, because all of a sudden you find out that the person doesn't care about you. So for me, like, I think I had one time like a couple of years ago. Yeah, I got like it was like the first time I was ever like rejected, that type of thing, or me realizing it wasn't gonna work. I don't even think it was rejected, like that type of thing. It was really just like, goddamn, bro, what a waste of time. I actually like this person, that type of thing, and you're just like sitting there like, fuck, I don't want anything anymore. You just leave.
So they didn't like you back, or like?
No, it's just like the energy wasn't there from the other person, and you never even step forward to make it happen. You know, it's just like, damn, I'm just wasting my time again.
So like now, are you more so? Because at the end of the day, because you know what I mean, I've seen you in the gym. You're in shape. You're looking good. You know what I mean. I'm not saying it's like, oh, you need a girl right now, because that is a distraction. I'm on that same wave, and like I used to have a girl 8 months ago, and I'm like, now I'm just like, you know what I'm saying. I'll deal with some chicks, but I ain't in no like, I'm not trying to be on no like heavy relationship type thing right now.
Yeah,
so,
I get you.
So now since you're more in shape, I mean, so as it goes on, let's say you get more, you know what I'm saying, more in shape the next 3 months, you know what I'm saying. And a chick's interested in you, you wouldn't like, you know what I mean, date her casually. Not
Bro,
say you
fuck
gotta
bitches get money. Fuck bitches get money. That's the end of it. I'm telling you, that's the end of it. I don't like. It's just a waste of time.
Okay.
I'm telling you, like the only time I'll see myself with me actually caring again is if I really find this girl attractive. There's something really standing out, bro. If you're some like, you know, like you have to like fill in my criteria, like.
Okay,
all this like so random shit, you know.
So what do you? So this is gonna be the last 2 questions. So, are you a monogamous or polygamous person when the time comes?
Monogamous means I forgot.
One girl only. Polygamous means you have a main girl, but then you have side girls.
No, monogamy, bro, monogamy.
Okay,
that's yeah.
Okay,
like I know everyone that has like a bunch of girls, that shit never works out. And I know I'm. The only time that I'll be, what is it, polygamous, you said? Yeah. Bro, that's only if I'm on fuckboy shit. Like, if I'm on my fuckboy shit, then sure. Okay. Like, if I'm like I'm looking for, like, a new girl every week or some shit, you know? Okay. But, like, for me, like, bro, I stay with myself, you know? If there's one chick that is perfect, then that's the end of it.
So, what are the criteria for the girl that you would look for? So, like...
Literally just likes the shit I like. Does the shit I do, you know? Like, goes to the gym, you know, not a cunt to her parents, you know, nice, not an asshole, whatever.
Whoa, okay. Whoa.
There's a lot of, like, no, when I say not an asshole, it's like on a human level, bro. Like, everyone's an asshole, everyone's nice, that type of thing. It's not like I figured out that there's nothing that's really, really gender-based, you know? You don't need to base a lot of stuff off gender. Even though it has a very strong role, I think, like, as a human being, there's a lot of things that we have, like men and women do alike, all right? You don't need to be like, oh, it's because he's a man, he's a cunt. Or it's because she's a woman, she's a cunt. Nah, it's not how it is. It's just like, it's just as a person, you have that type of thing.
Go tell that to the 2 million feminists out in the world right now. Go tell that to them, and they're going to have a nice talk with you.
Oh, my God. Nah, I think they'd actually be kind of happy with that sort of outlook. Because it's not like if I'm saying like as a person, like the only time that you could really disagree with that is if like, bro, physically men are there, right? Physically men are stronger than women. Like literally like to such a level it's not fair, right? But when it comes to like what are women meant for? When it comes down to it, if you want to be an absolute asshole about it and you want to be like you know, some like gamer nerd on the internet, you're just meant for sex, like that type of shit, you know, like procreation, that type. Bro, like I don't know what I can say women are good for. If you want to say like they're good for like whatever it is, but what's a man good for? What's a woman good for? You can't just like, because we're talking about women, we can't like beat down on them, right? I'm not trying to beat down on men either, you know. I don't really care. It's just like who they all do their own part. Just like in that video when the guy was going like, man's meant to provide for the woman, woman's supposed to do whatever she's supposed to do. You know, I don't really care. That's the thing. I really don't.
You could look at your household right now. It's like, okay, your dad, you know, he's providing. I mean, your mom could be providing too. I don't know your situation in particular, but it's like, you know, your dad's providing. You know, I mean, he's a good man. He's teaching y'all good values, as you know, because you have 2 other brothers as well. So he's teaching y'all good values, and your mother, you know what I mean, she's making the house a home. She's nurturing. She knows she's keeping y'all food in your mouth. You know what I mean, made up nicely. So it's like, you know, it's kind of like, I say like this: point guard, center. We have our roles to play. Play your roles, and then, you know, work together and make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it should be anything to do with these gender-based like type of roles.
Well,
like
so do you want a feminine girl or a masculine girl? Because that's like the biggest problem right now. I see a lot of people. It's like, you see
leaning towards the masculine side, but you know, the feminine side. Like I don't like a super feminine girl. I can't like, bro.
Really?
You like. There are some things that a super feminine girl could never understand about, like what men have to do. If we want to go back, like feminine side, it's like, bro, you're just gonna trigger me if you can't do some things, right? I want to look at my girl, and be like, yo, let's move the sofa. Not like, my nails, bro. I'll lose my mind, bro. I'll actually lose my mind. I'll be like, I bet, and I'll throw the sofa across the room, like, bro, I'm doing this to include you, if anything, you know. That type of thing. Like, I could move the sofa, but why not like do it together? There's like a.
Damn,
I've always.
What if she's gonna be like? What if she says to you, "Why don't you a bodybuilding ass move the sofa down?" Like you were.
No, but like I'm telling you, bro. I'm into like gym bitches. Like gym girls are like A1, top of the tier. Nothing gets close. Literally nothing gets close. If you go to a feminine girl, they really.
No, but gym girls are feminine. Like when I mean feminine, I don't mean like as in like. They don't have no form of like they're not strong or whatever, right? Like as in like.
Yeah. No. I'm with you on that. But when I say like more on the masculine side, I'm saying it in the way of like literally all I care is that you hit the gym with me. That's literally it. I just want to like a gym girl. That's it. Like go to the gym with me. We're chilling. That's it. And then other than that, it's like you know, I don't want you to be scared of me holding a fucking drill. You know, bro. Like that type of thing.
So would you like? So do you ever? I mean, no, because how I want to ask this question is, you know, people, you can't really control cheating, right? So it's just something. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So are you a man who? This is the last question, and you know we're gonna wrap it up. So, are you gonna let your girl travel by herself, or are you gonna travel with her? Let's say you guys are both free, financially free. You know what I mean? You guys are at the stage in your life. Financially free.
If I have someone I'm committed to, right? I'm committed to this person. I'm gonna trust them as much as I trust myself, right? I wouldn't commit to you if I thought you were gonna cheat on me. Simple as that.
So Miami.
I wouldn't get into that. I wouldn't get into that sort of altercation. If I had any doubt in my mind that she's going to cheat by going on the vacation, I wouldn't be with a girl like that. I would just leave. And if she does end up cheating, she's the problem. I'm gone. So cheating is a very straightforward thing for me.
Okay, so you're just accepting and just, you know, go to the gym.
No, cheating is very straightforward. When I say that, I mean it in the way of like, if she cheats, she's the problem. The guy that did it, I'll dab him up and dip. Like that's really it. Like the girl was just a waste of time. In the end of the day, I'm not about to go fight over a girl or fight the man because a woman cheated. The woman cheated. Yeah, let the man know. You know what the man know. Like,
even if he did know, it is what it is.
It's whatever, bro. It's like he had no obligation to not. If anything, he helped me out. I don't give a fuck. Literally, I would still dab up that man and walk away.
So what if it was one of your homies? Well, this is where the question
That's completely different. That's completely different.
So how,
I would, if it was one of my boys, I'd literally be like, "You're the," like I beat the fuck out of him. First off, second off, it'd be like, "You're the biggest waste of time I've ever come across in my life." It's disgusting. Think about, bro. I don't want to get into like this type of thing. Just in case, you know, it's YouTube, whatever it is, are going to calm down. All that matters with your boys should know their limits, right? If it's your girl, it's your girl. Your boy cheats with your girl, all of a sudden, bro, it's over. Like, it's like everything goes out the window. For me, I had an obligation to the guy, and I had an obligation to the female. And the man that I had an obligation with went with the female that I had a problem with. that I was dealing with, right? All of a sudden, it's like a triangle of you fucked me. You know, it's this person fuck this person that I like, and I'm over here just accepting it. Like, why? Like, what is this? It's not fair. It's like you're supposed to know that I'm with this girl, and I'm supposed to trust you. Then all of a sudden, you know, that's a backstab to the. Like, it's not even a backstab. That's like ripping out your heart and like fucking spitting on it, pissing inside of it. Like, I don't know, man. Like.
So then at that point, it's like, are you ever? You just do. It seems like you're gonna disown all your homies.
Oh, bro, I wouldn't have to disown all my homies. My homies would disown that guy.
Yeah, that'd be too. That's too. That's
bro. My friends are extremely like, whatever's right is going. Like whatever's right is gonna like is staying. Whatever's wrong is gone. Like we unanimously like figure out decisions. Otherwise, you can't have a big group of friends. If one person isn't in on it, then no one's gonna like. It'll feel off. Everyone has to be in agreement.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
Like the gym thing, for example. Everyone's on.
Bro, but like slowly, people just started coming slow, like one by one. And also, the gym thing is like one person go to the gym on their own. Whoever's motivated in the group will come to the gym with us, bro. Right now, the only people motivated to go to the gym is like me and 3 others, right? The rest of them, 2 others or 3 others, they were. So 3 of them were motivated and they gave up, right? And then the 3 that are with me right now are motivated just because they don't want me to run away from them. That's literally it. It's a competitive aspect. That's it. Competitiveness is literally king. It's literally king.
So you guys are man out here, but anyway.
I love it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a good conversation. Damn, flexing a muscle already. God damn.
No, my arm hurts, bro.
Oh, damn, what was you doing, bro? Lifting, but
bro, I'm fucking massive, bro. Don't get it twisted, bro. I'm fucking huge. Do you see that shit? Bigger than your head.
I want to see you in person now. I want to see how big you are now in person. Like, are you actually big? Like, have you gotten big or?
It's so funny. Yeah, no, I don't. I won't look any different. I think. I don't think I'll be able to tell. I need like a couple of years, and then you'll see. Like, you'll be able to see it easily.
By the end of this year, I'll see some crazy results.
Oh, for sure, yeah. By the end of this year, should be a lot. Should be a lot.
Thank you for joining me on the Real Talks podcast. You know, it's great having you.
It was fun.
Now we're gonna close it out. Guys, subscribe. Also follow him on Instagram and other things in the description. It will be there. So follow him, give him a follow. You know, ask him for all the gym questions because he's at the gym right now. And all right, we out of here. All right, that's the end of it.